Welcome back to the channel. I hope you are ready for this, because this is one of my biggest eShop deals videos yet. 30 awesome games, yes 30, for $5 and under. So you best make sure to hang on and subscribe to the channel as I tell you about some awesome Nintendo Switch eShop deals. Now I'm going to go rather fast through the list. There's a lot to cover, being 30 games and such, so make sure to use the timestamps if you need. First up on the list, in Going Under, you play as an unpaid intern who just happens to be at a company where there seems to be a dungeon underneath. You'll need to explore and take down monsters who happen to be cursed employees, all so your boss can get paid. Yeah, it's a crazy game for sure, where you can use anything as a weapon, from laptops to body pillows to chairs. It's a physics-style beat-em-up game that's a lot of fun to play. It's $4.99 on the eShop, a heck of a price for it too, definitely check it out. In Donut County, you'll play as a hole that keeps growing and sucks trash into the hole. Now sometimes, you might swallow up more than trash, maybe a few residents, or 2, or 100. Yeah, it's definitely a different type of game that's kinda in the same vein of weirdness as the Katamari games. You'll need to explore, move the hole to swallow up stuff, combine things, and even spit them back out to solve goals and create general chaos at times. For $3.79, it's worth a look for sure if you want a funny, weird game on the Switch. Moonlighter is one of the best indie titles on Switch. It's an award-winning RPG that got well reviewed and is loved by many. An action RPG with roguelike elements, you play as Will, a shopkeeper who wants to become a hero. He sets out on an adventure to discover treasure to sell in his village. The complete edition on Switch contains the full base game with the free DLCs in addition to the expansion Between Dimensions. There's a lot of content here to explore. For $4.34, it's one of the best deals around. If you love the old school run and gun games like Contra, you have to, and I mean you have to, get Super Cyborg. A 16-bit style game, it's very much in the style of Contra. Plenty of enemies to shoot, non-stop action, and big bosses. Of course it has 2-player co-op play too. It's a treat. For $2.99, you gotta get it. An oldie, but a goodie, Velocity 2X is worth getting at $3.99. Combining an action platformer with shoot-'em-up style elements, it's a mashup that works well and is perfect for those looking for some action-packed fun on the Switch. Over 50 levels to tackle, each with increasing difficulty. You'll definitely want to replay over and over to get those better scores to beat your friends. This release also includes the daily missions pack, as well as 16 additional levels via previous DLC packs included. For the next two entries, I'm going to combine the two games, as they are very similar in nature. Conduct Together and Fly Together are puzzle party games that have you taking on levels to guide trains or planes to lead them to their destination and hopefully not crash. You'll need to stop and start them on their journey, deal with obstacles, slow down time, and deal with general chaos. It can all be played in multiplayer too, via local play, so you can work together or against each other in each game. Both games got reviewed very well and can be had for just $1.99, so if you're looking for a cheap party-style game on the Switch, or even a puzzle game, these are excellent pickups. If you like P-Cross or puzzle games, then you should pick up PictoQuest. It combines P-Cross gameplay with RPG gameplay. It's a neat concept. You need to take on P-Cross-like puzzles to battle enemies and deal damage, as well as take on missions and more in this neat mashup. It's on sale on the eShop for a brand new low price too. It's just $2.99 until June 11th. Alpaca Ball Allstars is a silly game. I mean, just look at it. You play as alpacas trying to shoot the ball into the net. How they do that? Well, they do that with their necks. It's stupid silly, but how could I not include it on this list? We all need a silly game every once in a while. This one is perfect for the kiddies, or as a party game featuring up to 8-player local play. It's on sale for $4.99, the lowest price has ever been on there, and if you're curious, feel free to check out the free demo on the eShop to give it a go. I think it's worth a look at $5. Speaking of which, If you're looking for more multiplayer fun, last week I posted a video on some of my favorite multiplayer games on the Switch. In that video, I have games that cover single Switch play, local wireless play, and even online play, and games that cover all three. So if you're looking for your next multiplayer game on the Switch, you definitely need to check out that video. Yooka-Laylee is a tribute to those classic 3D platformers of yesteryear. A fun game with plenty of collectibles and secrets to discover and well-designed levels to explore. For $3.99, you're getting a great value for the price. A Nintendo-style platformer, both in quality and execution. You need to give this game a go if you never have. It's darn good on the Switch. Yoku's Island Express is a game I feel many still sleep on. A Metroidvania combined with pinball. It's a weird concept for sure, but it's executed well. Flip and nudge the hero as you explore the island, discovering secrets and helping those in need while rebuilding the island post office, all with pinball mechanics. You'll get new abilities and fight bosses while playing one of the best Metroidvania style games on the Switch. For $3.99, it's a steal. If you're looking for a fighting game, the anime-style fighting game Phantom Breaker Omnia is down to a brand new low in the eShop of just $4.99 until June 9th. In this game, there's 20 characters to play as, with 3 different fighting styles that change each character's mechanics. It's a decent fighter for those who aren't too super serious about the fighting games. It even has online gameplay too. For $5, it's not too shabby at all. For those who watched the channel in the past week, you already know about the awesome Juarez Gunslinger for just $3.99. A truly fun arcade restaurant shooter for $4, it's a heck of a deal. But if you're willing to pay a little bit more, you can get this and Dying Light, and truly one of the best deals in the eShop. I'll tell you all about it, including other deals not mentioned in this video, and this eShop deals video on the screen. Check out the link in the corner or in the comments down below to check the video out later. Trust me, you do not want to miss out on it. Also for $3.99 is One Piece Unlimited World Red Deluxe Edition. This part 3D action beat-em-up, part adventure game for $4 is a steal. This release is actually an upgraded version. It includes a better frame rate, improved graphics, and all the DLC in one package. For One Piece fans, it is set a little bit later in the story, so do be aware. But hey, for $4, it can't be missed. Those who like Dungeons & Dragons or tabletop RPGs should definitely give the Warlock of Firetop Mountain Goblin Scourge Edition a look. Choose your hero, venture forth, and slay monsters in various campaigns. It's a solid game, very well reviewed, with over a dozen major quests to explore, so there's plenty of content to play through for just $2.99 via the eShop sale. The next few deals might be familiar to those who watch the channel, but they are definitely worth talking about again. One of my favorite modern arcade games is Hotshot Racing, a tribute to the early 90s of 3D racing. It's got a healthy amount of tracks and plenty of cars to race as, with a ton of modes for solo and multiplayer play. It even has some solid online play too. It's a fantastic deal for just $2.99. If you like arcade gaming and haven't yet checked out my modern arcade games on Switch video, do give that a look. There's a lot of good games that I talk about in that video. The run and gun game, Fury Unleashed, has you exploring an ever-changing comic book as you blast through enemies and 40 bosses to try to survive. It's a roguelike, so every time you die, you're able to unlock upgrades and items to assist you on future runs. It even has multiplayer co-op, both local and online. It's a must-get for those looking for some quality action on the Switch. SteamWorld Dig, at just $1.99, is a heck of a deal. It's a combination of Metroidvania elements with adventure and puzzle game elements that has you exploring randomized worlds as you discover treasure and secrets. It's one of the best indie games made that spawned a whole series of games, and it's one of the best deals on the eShop. Strikey Sisters is one of those hidden gem eShop games. It's a brick breaker game that features some excellent level design, plenty of power-ups, and loads of secrets to discover too. It's highly replayable and even has co-op play. For just $2.99, the price is definitely worth it to discover this gem. The BIT.TRIP games are some of my favorite indie games. I remember playing them on the Wii years ago, And you know what? They still hold up, especially my favorite, BIT.TRIP Runner. You can nab all 6 games in the BIT.TRIP collection for just $2.99, which is at a brand new low price on the eShop too. For $3, that collection is absolutely worth it. Finally, if you're a fan of 90s arcade gaming, you know that SNK had some of the best games back in the day. A bunch of their games, via Hamster's Arcade Archives lineup, are on sale for 50% off, $3.99 each. These games don't go on sale too often, so this sale is definitely worth checking out. This sale includes 10 excellent titles: Metal Slug 3, 2020 Super Baseball, NAM 1975, Area Fighters 3, Samurai Showdown 4, The King of Fighters 97, Real Bout, Fatal Fury, Art of Fighting 2, Top Gun, Roddy and Cathy, and Z-Blade. They are all fun games, well emulated, with many including dip switch options and online leaderboards. This is the perfect sale who are looking for some good, classic, retro fun on the Switch. Phew, that was a lot of games. Let me know in the comments down below what games you plan on picking up and playing. If you appreciate the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and consider becoming a subscriber if you haven't. I covered a lot of Nintendo gaming, including these eShop deals, plus game reviews and other features each and every week on the channel. You definitely don't want to miss a thing. Thank you for the support. Patreon and channel members, thank you for your support as well. Each and every little bit helps out greatly. That's all for today. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll catch you on the next video.